Hello guys, welcome to Unacademy KCET YouTube live session. Before I start, guys, please do subscribe our channel so that you can enable the bell icon so that you get the notification of all our classes. Yesterday we had done MCQs of KCET 2014 paper, right? Up to 20 questions we did. So we will discuss the remaining questions today in the part 2 of this 2014 paper of KCET. Let us start, guys. Up to 20 we have done. Okay, we'll continue from question number 21. Okay, up to here we had done. Question number 21. If A is a matrix of order 3 by 4 and B is a matrix such that A dash B and B A dash are both defined, then what should be the order of B? Alright, now let us let's discuss this. Okay. A is a matrix of order 3 by 4, right? This means that A dash is a matrix of order 4 by 3. Alright, now we know that if A is a matrix of order m by n and B is a matrix of order, let's say A is a matrix of order m by p and B is a matrix of order p by n, the product AB is defined only when the number of columns of A is same as number of rows of B. So AB should be a matrix of order m by n. Right. So if A is a matrix of order 3 by 4, obviously A dash is a matrix of order 4 by 3, right? And it is given in the question that A dash B and B A dash are both defined. Alright, now if I take suppose A dash B, if I take matrix A dash B, order of A dash is 4 by 3. Since A is given, obviously A dash order I will know, B order I don't know. Right, it's also given the problem that B A dash is also defined. A dash is a matrix of order 4 by 3, B I don't know. Right, now according to the question, A dash B and B A dash are both defined. Alright, now this means that number of columns of A dash is same as number of rows of B. If this fellow is 3, this should also be 3. Only then the matrix is defined. If this is 4, this fellow should also be 4. So B will be a matrix of order. This is row by column. If I take rows of B will be equal to 3 and column of B will be equal to 4. So B is a matrix of order 3 by 4. Answer is option B. Let's move to the next question. Alright, question number 22. What is symmetric part of this matrix? Alright, now if I take suppose the symmetric part of this matrix, A plus capital A is equal to A plus A dash by 2. This you have done in boards only. Plus this is A minus A dash by 2. A plus A dash by 2 is always symmetric. A plus A dash by 2 is symmetric. A minus A dash by 2 is skew symmetric. This is skew symmetric. I'm supposed to find the symmetric part of this matrix. Okay, symmetric part is always equal to A plus A dash by 2. This is A plus A dash by 2. Okay, now since A is given, I'll get A dash. From this A dash is equal to, take the transpose. First row becomes the first column. Second row becomes the second column. And the third row becomes third column. This is A dash. Alright, now A plus A dash by 2. A plus A dash is equal to, let us add. 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm adding matrix A and A dash. A plus A dash is equal to 2 and then you get 8. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Then 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 2 plus minus 2 is 0. Okay, again 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus minus 2 is 0. 7 plus 7 is 14. This is A plus A dash. Now if I take A plus A dash by 2, let us divide by 2. You will get 1, 4 and 3. and then you get 4, 8 and 0, and the last you get 3, 0, 7. Answer should be option D. A plus A dash by 2 is always symmetric. A minus A dash by 2 is always skew symmetric. Isn't it, guys? You do this in boards as well. Let's move to the next question. If A is a matrix of order 3, then A into adjoint A is 10 into I. What should be determinant of adjoint A? There are some results which you need to remember. This you've done in boards only, that A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into I. Okay, this is very standard result. A into adjoint A is adjoint A into A, determinant A into I. If I compare this and this, A into adjoint A is determinant A into I, right? So this is of the form A into adjoint of A is equal to determinant A into I. So if I compare, determinant A should be equal to 10. Right? If I compare, determinant A should be equal to 10. Now I am supposed to find out what's the value of determinant of adjoint A. Right? There are some more results which are very useful. That determinant of adjoint of A is always equal to determinant A power n minus 1. N stands for order of the matrix. And if I take, suppose, determinant of adjoint A, determinant of adjoint A is determinant A power n minus 1 the whole square. Okay, and there is one more result, that adjoint A will be determinant A power n minus 2 into A. Alright, these results are extremely important. Alright, now determinant of adjoint A is determinant, in all the cases n stands for order of the matrix. Okay, in all the three cases n is equal to order of the matrix. N stands for order of the matrix. Now it is given the question that A is a matrix of order 3. So determinant of adjoint A is determinant A power n minus 1. N stands for order, n should be equal to 3. Now determinant A is 10. 10 to the power of 3 minus 1. This is 10 square. Okay, so this is equal to 10 square, which is equal to 100. Answer is option C. Alright, let's move to the next question. These results are very important. Just make a note of this, which are extremely useful in any competitive exam. Okay, on all the three cases, n stands for order of the matrix only. Let's move to the next question. Question number 24. Okay, consider the following statements. I should check which of the following, which of these are correct. If I use properties of determinants, for the first one, option A, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, then the value of a determinant is 0. Obviously, right? Suppose you have a determinant, if you have, suppose, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, okay, 2, 1, 2, two rows are identical, this is 0. Or even if two columns are identical, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, this is 5, 6, 7, here also 1, 2, 3. First column and second column, first column and the third column is same. Obviously, the value of a determinant is 0. Alright, so option A is true. And let me check the other options. So option B, if the corresponding rows, so this is true, A is true. If the corresponding rows and columns of a determinant are interchanged, then the value of a determinant does not change. Meaning is, suppose you have a determinant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I interchange the rows and columns, that is, if I take the reflection property, first row becomes the first column, second row becomes the second column, and third row becomes third column, it is same. That is determinant A, the same as determinant A transpose, isn't it? Even this fellow is true. Even second option is true. Third option, if any two of rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then the value of a determinant changes its sign. That is correct. If I take, suppose, like this, that is determinant A 156,242,059. Let's say if you have any property like determinant like this, you get some value, right? If let's say this the value of this is k, some scalar. If you interchange any two rows, 5156, and if I take suppose 059 and 242, then sign will change. Instead of plus k, you get minus k. If it is minus k, then it is plus k. So this is true, even this is true, even this is true. So all of these are true. Then the value of it, which of the following are correct? Both all A, B, C are correct. Right, answer is option C. Let's move to the next question. What is inverse of this matrix? It's a standard result, guys. No need to use what is the A inverse formula? A inverse formula is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. This is A inverse formula. Is it not? So no need to do for this result. So I just give you the general result. Right, if A is equal to suppose matrix A 0 B 0 C, then A inverse is equal to a matrix. This becomes 1 by A 0 1 by B 0 and 1 by C. This will be A inverse. Right, now this A inverse will be equal to 2 3 4, right? So principal diagonal becomes 1 by 2 1 by 3 1 by 4. That is the answer. Right, answer is option D. Let's move to the next question. Right, question number 26. Even this is NCRT. It's an NCRT multiple choice question only. Three numbers ABC are in AP. Okay, whenever three numbers are in AP, obviously 2B is equal to A plus C. Sequences and series. Or you can take like this. Suppose three numbers ABC are in AP. B minus A is equal to C minus B. If you shift on the left side, this B plus B is equal to 2B is equal to A plus C. That is 2B is equal to A plus C. Right, now this is determinant. 2B is equal to A plus C means obviously A plus C minus 2B is equal to 2B. Or I can also write this as A plus C minus 2B is equal to 0. A plus C minus 2B is equal to 0. So if I use this logic, I'm going to change R1 to here I have A, here I have C, here I have B. I want A plus C minus 2B. I'm going to change R1 to R1 plus R3 minus 2 times R2. R1 plus R3 is 2x plus 8 minus 2 times R2 is 2 times x plus 4. If you open the bracket, you get 0. Again, R1 plus R3 is 2x plus 10 minus 2 times R2 is x plus 5. If you open the bracket, you still get 0. R1 plus R3 is 2x plus A plus C minus 2 times R2 is x plus B. Okay, if you open the bracket, we get A plus C minus 2B. A plus C minus 2B is obviously 0. This is 0, and then you keep x plus 4, x plus 5, x plus B, and the last row will be equal to x plus 6, x plus 7, and x plus C. Alright, all the if you use all zero properties, all the elements of any row or column of a determinant are zeros, then the determinant is 0. So all the rows of first row are zeros, right? So then the determinant is 0. Answer is option A. Right, let's move to the next question. This question is there in NCRT multiple choice question MCQs. Question number 26. What is local minimum value of this function? F of x is equal to 3 plus modulus of x. 3 plus mod x. Okay, I am supposed to find a minimum value. Local minimum value of this. What is minimum value of mod, guys? Mod is a V-shaped graph, right? Mod is a V-shaped graph and you get a sharp edge at 0. This is y is equal to x. This is y is equal to minus x. minimum value of mod cannot be negative, minimum value of mod is 0. So if I take minimum value of modulus of x, minimum value of modulus of x is 0. F minimum is equal to 3 plus 0, which is equal to 3. So minimum value of mod is 0, answer will be 3. Let's move to the next question. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circles at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. It's a rate measure question. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake. So lake, obviously you get ripples, right? So when you get ripples, wave move in circles at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. So 5 waves move in circles at this, and waves move in circle at the speed of 5 centimeter square. It should be centimeter square per second. So this should be dA by dt. Okay, sorry, radius is increasing. You're right, centimeter only. So waves move in circles at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. Rate of change of r with respect to time is equal to 5 centimeter per second. Okay, when waves move in circles, obviously radius is increasing like this. So radius is increasing, dr by dt is 5 centimeter per second at the instant when the radius of the circular wave is 8 centimeter. When how fast the enclosed area increasing? I'm supposed to find out dr by dt when r is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Now if I differentiate dA by dt is equal to 2 pi r into dr by dt is equal to 2 pi, radius is 5, dr by dt is equal, radius is 8. If I substitute enclosed area increasing dr by dt when the radius of the circular wave is 8 centimeter, r is equal to 8 centimeter. This is 2 pi into 8 and dr by dt is 5. Okay, so 5 tens 5 to 10, 10 into 8 is 80 pi. Area, right? It should be centimeter square per second. Answer is option D. Right? Let's move to the next question. Okay, good problem. Just go through the question once. A gardener is digging a plot of land. As he gets tired, he walks slowly, more slowly. And after t minutes, is digging at the rate of 2 by root 3 square meter per minute. So this means that dA by dt is equal to 2 by root t square meter, that is meter square per minute. This is given. Okay, now the question is how long will it take him to dig an area of 40 square meter, that is meter square. If I separate the variables, dA is equal to 2 by root t into dt. I'm just separating the variables. Now if I integrate, integration of dA is equal to 2 times integration of dt by root t, okay, plus c, integration constant. Integration of dA is a 2 times integration of 1 by root x. Integration of 1 by root x will be 2 root x, okay, and then plus c. Integration of 1 by root x is 2 root x and plus c. Okay, now area is equal to 4 root t and plus c. Okay, when time t is equal to 0, area digging is also equal to 0. Obviously, when he started, he did not dig any area. Area will be equal to 0. If I substitute in equation 1, t is 0, a is 0, so c will be 0. This becomes capital A is equal to 4 into root t. Okay, now the question is how long will it take him to dig an area of 40 square meter? So A is equal to 40 square meter. What should be the time? Right, now if I substitute 40 is equal to 4 into root t. 4 will cancel with this 10 times. Root t is equal to 10. If you square, you get t is equal to 100. Okay, time will be equal to 100 minutes. Answer is option A. Right, let's move to the next question. If the area of the region bounded by the lines y is equal to mx, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2 and x-axis is 6 square units, then what should be the value of m? Y is equal to mx is always a line which will pass through the origin, right? It's like this. Y is equal to mx is always a line which will pass through the origin. Now, according to the question, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. Right? X is equal to 1, x is equal to 2. This line is y is equal to mx. This area is given as 6 square units. So, according to the question 1 to 2, okay, f of x dx is equal to 6 square units. Area is equal to 6 square units. Right? This is given. So this means that integration of x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 2 function of x dx is equal to 6 square units. I am supposed to find the value of m. Integration of 1 to 2, right? Fx is, this is of the form y is equal to f of x. Obviously function is mx, dx is equal to 6. M times integration of x is x square by 2 between the limits 1 to 2 is equal to 6. So this is 1 m by 2, upper limit 2 square 4, lower limit 1 square is 1 is equal to 6. Now this is m by 2 into 3 is equal to 6. I'm going to cancel this 2 times. Right? If I cross multiply, m should be equal to 4. Answer is option D. Let's move to the next question. Area of the region bounded by the parabolas y equal to x square and x is equal to y square. Okay, I'll give you some time saving results, guys, which are really helpful. Now, if you want, suppose if you have like this, y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4ay. This is point number 1. Y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4ay. Area will be equal to 16 ab by 3. 16 ab by 3. I'll give an example. Let's say if you have like this, y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4y. What is the area of this? If you compare, you get 4a is equal to 4. Okay, even this 4a is equal to 4. You cancel this, a equal to 1. Now if I substitute here, area is equal to y square is equal to 4x, x square is equal to 4ay. Area will be equal to 16a square by 3. So this is 16 by 3. Anyways, a is 1. Answer will be equal to 16 by 3. So remember this result. Okay, remember this result. Similarly, if it is suppose y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4by, both the values of a and b are different, then area will be equal to 16ab by 3. Okay, now suppose if you have like this, area bounded by the parabola y square is equal to 4x and the line y is equal to mx, then area will be equal to 8a square by 3m cube. Very useful. Even in 2020 paper, 21 paper, you can use, you have questions based on these results, time savings results. If it is suppose y square is equal to 4, x square is equal to 4ay, let's say you take upward parabola, x square is equal to 4ay and the line y is equal to mx, area will be equal to 8a square by 3 into m cube. Okay, now let's say if you have like this, y square is equal to 4x and line y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, area is equal to 72a square by m cube. And if it is suppose y square is equal to 4x, sorry, I take upward parabola. Suppose it is x square is equal to 4ay. X square is equal to 4ay and the line y is equal to mx plus c. then area will be equal to 72a square into m cube. This is m cube. (72a square into m cube). So, and last one, if you have suppose y square is equal to 4x, area bounded by the parabola and its lattice rectum, and it is lattice rectum, that is, it should be like this. The chord drawn from the focus perpendicular to the axis is called the lattice rectum. This L S L dash. Area bounded by the parabola, alright, and its lattice rectum. Then the area will be equal to 8a square by 3. Okay, know all these time saving results, very useful. Alright, now if I use this results now, one of the questions, you can use this in 2020, 21 questions as well. Alright, and even in JEE Main this will work out. If you have suppose x square is equal to y and y square is equal to x, area of this is of the form x square is equal to 4ay, and this is of the form y square is equal to 4ax. If you compare both the cases, 4a is equal to 1, a is equal to 1 by 4. Now y square is equal to 4x, x square is equal to 4ay, area is equal to 16a square by 3. Right? Just now I gave you all the results. Area is equal to 16 by 3. A is equal to 1 by 4, right? So this is 1 by 4 the whole square. This is 16 by 3. 1 by 4 the whole square is 1 by 16. Area will be equal to 1 by 3 square units. Hope this is clear, guys. Within 30 seconds you will get the answer if you know those results. Right? Let's move to the next question. The order and degree of this differential equation. Alright, so how will I know the order and degree of this? Same differential equation, if you multiply by dy by dx. If you multiply by dy by dx throughout, you will get y into dy by dx is equal to x into dy by dx the whole square. Okay, plus 2. Order will be equal to 1 because it's a first order derivative. Power of that is 2, so degree is equal to 2. Order is 1, degree is 2. It should be first option. Right, let's move to the next question. What is the general solution of this differential equation? Now this is of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Isn't it? Linear differential equation. Linear differential equation. Anyways, that was important for boards as well. Dy by dx plus py equal to q is called a linear differential equation. If I compare, what p should be equal to 1 by x, right? And q is equal to 3x. Now integrating factor is e power integration of p dx. E power integration of 1 by x dx. E to the power of integration of 1 by x is log x. And we know that e power log x is x only. E to the power of log x is x. Alright, now the solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integral q into integrating factor, q into integrating factor and dx plus c. This is dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Okay, so y into integrating factor is x, is integral q into integrating factor. Q is 3x into x and then dx plus c. Okay, this is confusing. I'll write into 3x into x dx plus c. Y into x is equal to 3 is a constant. You get x squared dx plus c. Okay, y into x is equal to 3 times integration of x square is x cube by 3 and plus c, 3 and 3 cancels. Okay, now the solution is y into x is equal to x cube plus c. I don't get any option. If I divide through it by x, to divide through it by x, you get y is equal to x square plus c by x. Okay, that's the last option. Answer is option D. So anyways, linear differential equations, dy by dx plus py is equal to q, you have done in boards. That is important, linear differential equation. So it's a question based on that only, and it's easy as well. Question number 34. Distance of the point a comma b comma c from x-axis. Right, now if I take a plane, suppose this is 3D x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Distance of a point from x-axis. So this point is a comma b comma c. Every point in x-axis, obviously y should be 0, z should be 0. If you drop the perpendiculars from this point, the point will be equal to a comma 0 only. Now if I calculate the distance, let's say this distance is d. D is equal to PA, and if I use the distance formula, root of a minus a the whole square, b minus 0 the whole square is b square, c minus 0 the whole square is c square. This will be equal to root of b square plus c square. Answer is option B. Alright? Simple question. Let's move to the next question. Equation of a plane perpendicular to line and passing through the point 2, 3, 4. Equation of a planes was deleted in CBSE syllabus, but state syllabus planes is there. Right, so CBSE students, if you haven't done this planes, revise planes, take the textbook and revise planes from the textbook. Alright, because planes is important for KCET. KCET nothing deleted. Equation of a plane passing through the point. Okay, equation of the plane passing through the point 2, 3, 4 and perpendicular to the line. Perpendicular to the line, x by 1 is equal to y by 2 is equal to z by 3. Obviously, drs of this line will be equal to 1, 2, 3. This fellow is a, b, c. This is x1, y1 and z1. So I'm supposed to find the equation of a plane passing through the point 2, 3, 4 and having direction ratios ABC, that is 1, 2, 3. Equation of the plane is a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1 is equal to 0. Plane passing through the point and having direction ratios ABC. This is the equation of the plane. Alright, I know DRs is ABC, right? So ABC is 1, 2, 3. A into x minus x1 is 2 plus b. Let me write clearly. DRs are 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, these fellows are a, b, c. A into x minus x1, b into y minus y1, y minus y1 is 3 plus c is 3 into z minus z1 is 4 is equal to 0. Right, now if I multiply, you will get x minus 2 plus 2y minus 6 plus 3z minus 12 is equal to 0. From this I can write x plus 2y plus 3z minus 20 is equal to 0. That is x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 20. This is the equation of the plane. Is it okay? You want another method? It is given in the question that plane passes through the point 2, 3, 4, right? We can take the point and substitute in the options and check which will satisfy. Suppose I take this 2, 3, 4, okay, and substitute in the first option. If I take this 2, 3, 4 and substitute in the first option, that is, I'm going to put x as 2, y as 3 and z as 4. So this becomes 2 into 3 is 4 plus 9 plus 4. Okay, this will satisfy, man. Even this will 4 plus 9 plus 4. Yes, this will satisfy. Again, this will be equal to 2 plus 6 plus 12. This doesn't satisfy. And then this will be equal to 6 plus 6 plus 4. Okay, even this doesn't satisfy. But if I substitute here, you get 4 plus 6 plus 12, which is equal to 20. Okay, this will satisfy because two options are same. You check only the answer. If you do normal method, only D will satisfy. Let's move to the next question. The line is parallel to the plane. Okay, now let's say this line is parallel to which plane? If I use the first option, so drs of this line x minus 2 by 3 is equal to y minus 3 by 4 is equal to z minus 4 divided by 5. So drs of this line is 3 comma 4 comma 5. Now the line is parallel to which plane? Suppose I take first option. Suppose I take the first option, drs normal to the first plane, option A. I'm using this is 2 comma 3 comma 4. If obviously they're perpendicular, right? If they are perpendicular, a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 should be equal to 0. Okay, now let us multiply the drs. Obviously it won't be 0. So because 3 into 2 is 6, this is a1 b1 c1. Let's say this is a1 b1 c1 and these are a2 b2 c2. It obviously, if you multiply, it won't be 0. 6 plus 12 plus 20, it won't be 0. So first option is ruled out. If I take the second option, drs normal to the plane, all are positive, it won't be 0. 3, 4 and 5. If you multiply the drs, it won't be 0. Okay, if I take the next option, if I take the next option, 2x plus y minus 2z is equal to 0. So drs normal to this is 2, 1 and minus 2. Right, now let's multiply the drs. a1 into a2 is 3 into 2 is 6, b1 into b2 is 4, c1 into c2 is minus 10. So 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Answer is option C. Right, just use the options, guys. The line and the plane are parallel. Whenever the line and the plane are parallel, normal will be perpendicular. So if it is perpendicular, I'll use the perpendicular condition. a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 is 0. And use the options, you will get C. If you want to check, D doesn't satisfy because drs normal to the plane are positive there. And if you multiply, it won't be 0. So only C satisfies. Let's move to the next question. Angle between any two diagonals of a cube. It's a standard CBSE result. It's a standard NCERT question, standard result. That angle between any two diagonals of a cube is cos inverse of 1 by 3. It's a standard result. We can prove it. It's a standard result. So remember as it is. Angle between any two diagonals of a cube is cos inverse of 1 by 3. Answer is option A. Okay, the lines are coplanar. What should be the value of K? See, whenever two lines are coplanar, obviously shortest distance is equal to 0. Condition for two lines to be coplanar, shortest distance should be equal to 0. So this means that determinant equal to 0. x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, sorry, here x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 and z2 minus z1. drs to the first line is a1, b1 and c1 and drs to second line is a2, b2 and c2. Right, now this is of the form x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1, and this is of the form x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. So if you compare what is a1, if I compare x1 is equal to x1 is equal to 2, y1 is equal to 3 and z1 is equal to 4. Okay, x2 is equal to 1, y2 is equal to 4 and z2 is equal to 5. Okay, now if I substitute there, determinant equal to 0. x2 minus x1 is minus 1, y2 minus y1 is 1, z2 minus z1 is 1. dr, so the first line is 1, 1 minus k. dr to second line is k2 and 1. Right, now if you expand, you will get the value of k. Let's expand this. Minus 1 into delete first row first column 1 plus 2k. Minus 1 delete first row second column 1 plus k square. Delete first row last column, you will get this is 2 minus k equal to 0. So this is minus 1 minus 2k minus 1 minus k square plus 2 minus k is equal to 0. Minus 1 is minus 2 will cancel with plus 2. So I get minus k square minus 3k is equal to 0. Isn't it, guys? If I take suppose minus 3 common, minus k common, you will get this as k plus 3 is 0. So this means that k is equal to 0 or k is equal to minus 3. So one of the options is k is equal to 0 only. Answer is option A. Sorry, option B. Right? So you need to remember this. The two lines will intersect when the shortest distance is equal to 0. And this is the shortest distance formula. Determinant equal to 0. Like distance between two lines, shortest distance between two lines is given by, if you take vector form, shortest distance is equal to a2 minus a1, okay, dot b1 cross b2. This is in vector form. I'll write the formula here. Let me write the formula here. If you have suppose two lines, vector r is equal to a1 plus lambda times b1 and vector r is equal to a2 plus mu times b2, then the shortest distance is equal to modulus of a2 minus a1, okay, dot b1 cross b2 divided by modulus of b1 cross b2. This is shortest distance between two skew lines. Shortest distance between two skew lines, which is in vector form. This is in vector form. Anyways, we should know the option. We want option only. So you use vector form or Cartesian form, anything. This is shortest distance between the two lines. If it is take vector form. If it is suppose Cartesian form, x minus x1 by a1, y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1, and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. Then the shortest distance is equal to 1 by root of summation a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square. Okay, and then determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. dr's the first line is a1 b1 c1. dr's second line is a2 b2 and c2. Right, now if you want to find the value of this summation a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square, just change a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 in cyclic order. That is, this will be equal to a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square plus, after a1 it is b1, after b2 it is c2, again after a2 it is b2, a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square, right? So this is a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square, after b2 it is c2, after a2 it is b2, and after b1 it is c1 the whole square. Similarly, plus this is c1 a2 minus c2 a1 the whole square. Okay, actually I remember like this. dr's the first line is what? a1 b1 c1. dr's the first line is a1 b1 c1, and dr's the second line is a2 b2 and c2. Repeat the first column. This is a1 a2. This minus this will give me the first one, a1 b2 minus a2 b1 the whole square. Again this minus this will give me b1 c2 minus b2 c1 the whole square. This minus this will give me c1 a2 minus c2 a1 the whole square. Just write the dr's, cross multiply, square thrice, you will get the value of that summation and substitute. That's why I just wanted to tell you that the line shortest distance between two lines, if these lines are coplanar, obviously shortest distance should be equal to 0, and then you get the value of k. Alright, if it is not, they don't intersect, then they're non-coplanar, then you should find the distance. This is the formula to find the shortest distance between two lines, vector form and Cartesian form, which you've already done in the board exam. Let's move to the next question. A and B are two events such that P of A shouldn't be 0. P of B given A. If I use probability of A given B, then this is P of A intersection B divided by P of B. This is P of B intersection A divided by P of A. Okay, if I use subdivision 1, it's given in the question that A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B means A is present in B. Therefore, A intersection B should A is present in B. A intersection B should be equal to A only. If A is a subset of B. Now, if I substitute here, this is P of A upon P of A will be equal to 1. This is subdivision 1. Alright, and then subdivision 2. So, this subdivision 2, A intersection B is a null set. If A intersection B is a null set, probability of A intersection B is equal to 0. Now I want P of B given A. P of B given A is equal to P of B intersection A divided by P of A. B intersection A is 0, right? Probability will be 0. Answer is 1, 0. D. Alright, let's move to the next question. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. The probability of obtaining a total score of 5. I'll teach you the shortcut for this. Very useful shortcut. So follow carefully. First, I'll do the normal method. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. Sample space will be equal to 1, 1. N of S is equal to 6 into 6, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, and so on up to 1, 6. Okay, and so on. This will continue. 6, 1, 6, 2, and so on up to 6, 6. This is total sample space. I should get probability of obtaining a total score of 5. So probability that of sum should be equal to 5. Sum should be equal to 5 means n of 1, 4, or it can be 2, 3, or it can be 3, 2, or it can be 4, 1. Check, sum will be 5 divided by n of s. Isn't it, guys? Sum is 5 means favorable outcomes should be 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1 only. If you add, you should get sum 5. So total, there it is 4, n of s is equal to 36, which is equal to 1 by 9. Right, answer will be equal to option A. Now, if I do the problem using the shortcut method, remember this result because other papers also, other years also they have asked this question. If two dice are rolled, minimum sum is 2, right? And the maximum is 12. When two dice are rolled, if 3 dice are rolled, minimum sum will be 3, maximum sum will be 18. So if 2 dice are rolled, minimum sum is 2. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If 2 dice are rolled. Okay. 5 on the left, 5 on the right. Middle term is 7 only. I'm teaching you the shortcut, same question. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. This is 1. This will be, sorry, this is 2. This is 3. This is sum. Here you get probability. Okay, let me take in the new page. So 2 dice are rolled. X is equal to minimum sum is 2, maximum sum is 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9. This is 10, 11, and 12. Middle term, middle will be 7 only. 5 on the left, 5 on the right. Middle will be 7. So this is sum. Okay, and then this is probability. This is 2. This will be 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This fellow is 7. Then you get 8. This is 9, 10, 11, and 12. You get sum here and probability the other thing. Start from here. Okay, write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here 6. Then come in reverse order. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Now it is very simple. Find a probability of obtaining a sum. Probability of obtaining sum 5. Okay, this is sum 5, right? What's the probability here? Sum 5 probability will be equal to 4. That's why this is equal to 4 by 36. Sum equal to sum 5 is 4 by 36, which is equal to 1 by 9. Alright, you can find it with anything, right? Probability of getting some 10, some 11, some 12. Probability of getting some as an even number, some as an odd number. Suppose same, find the probability of obtaining some 9 or some, let's say some 11. What's the probability of getting some 11? That is also easy. Some 11, right? This is 2 by 36, which is equal to 1 by 18. So you can find out probability of some as an even number, some as an odd number, anything. Right. So we'll continue tomorrow, guys, with the same PYQs of this 2014 paper with question number 41. That is part 3 of this paper will be continued tomorrow. My class will be mostly 6 a.m. in the morning. All right. So please enable the bell icon, subscribe our channel so that you get the notifications of all our videos, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining.